everyone, welcome back to Cram Farms. Today we're going to be making a homemade cereal. Now we don't keep boxed cereals here at our house because they're filled with preservatives and ingredients that are just not good for you. So I have no problem though making our homemade cereal and keeping it for whenever they want cereal as a snack, breakfast, or sometimes dinner, right?
Yeah.
And we can fill it with anything that we want. So usually I just go through my pantry and see what ingredients I have on hand, and then we just start mixing it up. So I'm not really gonna give you measurements for this because you can kind of adjust everything to your taste and how you like it. But let's get going and we're gonna make a homemade cereal.
I kind of like it.
So you're gonna need a few main ingredients to get this going. Oats and honey are two of the ingredients you have to have, but then everything else is kind of up to you. So I normally put in pumpkin seeds, but I don't have those today. I've used dried cranberries before, even dried blueberries. But we're gonna start with just some organic sunflower seeds. Sure. And again, you're just gonna dump in whatever you would like. So you'll see, I just kind of covered the bottom of the bowl here. Put in what you like. We're going to use some shredded organic coconut. And this is unsweetened. If you like coconut, you can even get like the big flakes and put that in there. Not everyone here likes coconut, so I use the little shredded pieces so that when it all cooks together and the honey and everything sticks together, they don't even know what's in there. I'm going to use a few tablespoons of chia seeds. And chia seeds are great for your omega-3s and they give you protein. We're going to do about 2 tablespoons. You like those chia seeds?
I can barely see them.
Yeah. Ooh. And then we're going to do a little bit of ground flaxseed in here too.
Ooh, that looks good.
So I always use just a little bit of salt. You don't really taste it that much, but it does just help to enhance the flavors. So this is Redmond's sea salt in here. And I always use a few dashes of cinnamon.
Spoon.
And then organic raisins, and this is where I've used cranberries before, or you can use blueberries, or it's probably not good by itself. So then just a couple of handfuls of raisins. And I always have to make like a double batch of this. This is probably just going to be about 1 batch because they go through it.
2 batches.
And then
Actually,
just
like 2 batches.
make 2 batches. How about we make this batch and we just show them another version too. We can have 2 different ones.
Cool.
So then we're going to have some just regular rolled oats. And I just sprinkle these in. These are more of the base, so I'll use a few more oats than I would my other ingredients.
The bowl is spinning.
You can hold it and just kind of toss it all up together here.
Because we used the honey.
We're getting ready to use the honey now.
Can I have a taste of it?
You like that honey. So then you're going to use your honey. Now this is going to help when you're baking it. It helps it to just kind of sweeten it up a little bit too.
And sticks it together.
Yep. All right. So you want to use a raw honey. We're just going to give it a good...
You got it right on the spoon.
It's okay. You're going to mix that in. Just a good pour there. Taste your honey while you're at it. And you want to give everything a good mix. All right, that's enough eating it. Let's mix it a whole lot.
It actually tastes good.
So when I make this, it always kind of reminds me of a granola when it's done. And so you can use it as a granola on top of yogurt.
Whatever that's called.
Granola. But if you just put it in a bowl and add milk to it, the kids love it as cereal. So
I like it.
it's kind of 2 things here, a granola and a cereal. So you want to really just incorporate all that honey into it before you spread it on your baking sheets, and you're going to let it bake in the oven.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's pretty yummy when you put milk in it.
Yeah. So once it looks like this, you can see how everything is combined really well.
I can barely see see the honey.
I know, but you can see how everything's mixed up nicely. Then we're just gonna spread it out on a baking sheet and pop it in our oven.
Cheeks already. Can you make a double batch?
So let's get this one spread on here, and then we'll mix up another batch really quickly. And you're just gonna pop it in the oven. So now I just let it toast in the oven, and I will stir it a few times as it is cooking until it's nice and brown. Let's put this in the oven. You want to make another batch, a different batch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Why it's cooking. I like coconut. I love cereal. Well, the cereal Mom makes is the best.
All right, now we're gonna do version 2. So it's pretty much the exact same thing we did last time, but there's a secret ingredient.
Huh?
Yeah. So let's start with our sunflower seeds
I
again.
bet I know what it is.
You think so? Woo! That's a lot. Oh well.
That's too much.
It's okay.
Hey, let's do a little anyway.
A little coconut. The good thing about this cereal is it's got so many really healthy ingredients in here. Lots of things that are full of protein and omegas. And I'm not worrying about them getting a lot of preservatives. I at least know what they're getting in their bodies from the cereal is healthy. And then we use milk from who?
Buttercup.
Buttercup. So even our milk is perfect.
That's from our cow.
From our cow.
We even named our cow.
Yep. There's our dash of salt.
Most of it got in.
It's okay. A few dashes of cinnamon. A couple of handfuls of raisins. Now we gotta pour in our. Now we gotta pour in our oats.
That's more oats than you used for the first batch.
Our honey. Here, let it get on there. All right.
Some of it got on the spoon.
And our secret ingredient this time. Do you know what it is? Some organic peanut butter. So this one's gonna have, and I like the peanut butter that is a little bit more soupy. Some of them get really stiff and hard, but this one is a really creamy. Mix it all up, throw it on the baking sheet, and put this in the oven too. Are you stirring or are you eating?
Oh, there.
Hold your bowl. Let me give you a hand.
The honey does taste good.
Honey and peanut butter.
And you're the best cook.
Well, thanks.
Can we make another batch smaller?
Well, nah. We'll see how long these last us first.
Okay. Can you put it on?
Sure. Spread it out.
Thanks. Oh, your hands are sticky.
I know, from honey and peanut butter. And this takes like no time at all. I can mix this up in the amount of time it takes me to open a box of cereal from the store. You can do this.
It actually is pretty awesome when you start cooking it. But then when you eat it, it's just so yummy.
I'm glad you like it.
I just like keep eating it
I know.
when I just taste it.
All right. So I will always just give this a few stirs while it's cooking and then spread it back out, pop it back in the oven and let it finish up. Once these come out of the oven, you just want to let them sit for a little while and then they will start getting crunchy after they have sat. So just let them sit and cool down before you do anything else with them. All right, so it baked in the oven for about 20 minutes. I stirred it one time through and now it has cooled down and I'm ready to stick it into my jars. So this will stay fresh in your pantry as long as you have it in an airtight container for several days if you can keep it around that long. So this is the one that I did first that didn't have the peanut butter in it, and then the one that has peanut butter in it is actually just a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna fill this up. I want you to leave me a comment below and tell me, what is your favorite cereal? Did you have a favorite cereal as a child, or do you all make a cereal now? and that is your kid's favorite or your favorite, let me know in the comments below, because I think this is everyone's favorite here at our house. So I'm just gonna fill this up and then we'll do that. And I wanna show you what it looks like once you put it in the bowl. So when you're ready to eat it, you can always use it, like I said, on granola, as granola on yogurt, but when you're ready to eat it as a cereal, we just pour it in our bowls. And then we top it with a little bit of Buttercup's fresh milk. And then we can have cereal. So that's it. That's our homemade cereal recipe, and the kids can't wait to dive in. So don't forget to give our video a like. Thank you so much for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. We will see you all next time right here at Cram Farms. Have a great day.